Did you see South Park, by the way?
Oh my Lord. Yes.
Like Trey Parker, Matt Stone. They are comedic geniuses.
They are some of the greatest satirists of our time right now.
Sure.
What they are doing is it's literally historic because, I mean, never have you had an animated show that number one makes shows the week of that stays as relevant as they are.
Yeah, there's a reference in the same week that they produced that animation.
Yeah.
Like it blows my mind.
And have you ever seen their documentary 6 Days to Air? It's a brilliant documentary. It shows the 6 days leading up to each episode. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's nothing short of a nightmare what they go through. Like it is like the whole documentary, they're like making the episode, they're having a good time. And then in the middle of it, they're like, this could be the worst episode. This is the nail in the coffin.
And I love that.
Like Trey Parker's just walking down the hallway with that 1,000-yard stare. And then the episode they were working on was the human centipede episode, which is a beloved episode.
I still think about it today.
Yes, but it's like, that's how crazy comedy is. That you could be crafting what will be one of the greatest jokes, and in the moment, because you are in the middle of it, you'd be like, "Oh my god, oh no!"
As a comedian, how courageous are you to take some like bleeding edge type of things? And take that risk to be able to say something that you know might land in a different direction.
I think we have to. George Carlin said it's about finding the line and deliberately crossing it. And I think what happens is sometimes, I think sometimes comedians sometimes try to become more than comedians. And I think that's where I'm like, you got to stop there.
Right.
You got to stop there. So far I've made fun of my man boobs, my bald spot, and I'm wearing a Jay and Silent Bob shirt. That is my qualification. Okay. If I talk about politics, if I talk about this, if I talk about that, take it with the hugest grain of salt because I am not trying to change politics. I'm not trying to, you can take risks. You can talk about, because like, here's the thing. What happens in the world, like as they talk about, it affects everybody. And it's their take, it's their thing. They're not trying to change anybody's minds. It's like it's South Park. Their goal is to give a finger 360 degrees. That's what they're going to do,
right? And
they've stayed true to that, and that's because they're authentic, as I mentioned before. They stayed authentic. That's their brand. If you get mad at South Park, okay. I mean, nowadays you ever hear people like, "You can't really believe what they do in South Park." I'm like. Yeah, it's South Park. That's what
they got 27 seasons of pissing you off. Like this is nothing new.
That's what they do. They make fun of it.